Hey guys! If you've been watching the news recently, you'd probably noticed the news about the Middle East. If you haven't, basically it's not going so well there. We'll start off with Tunisia. In December, Tunisia started having a few riots, and by January it got so bad that the police, the army and the media got involved. Literally the whole of Tunisia wasn't happy, and the reason why? The government. They weren't happy with the government because basically it was crap. They were unhappy with the high unemployment, the corruption and the lack of free speech. During the protest, 233 people died. But after 28 days of protesting, on January the 14th, the president of Tunisia, he resigned. Well done Tunisia, nice work. Before this, I actually thought that Tunisia was a nice, calm and relaxing place. Obviously not, but I can now tell you that Tunisia has some great flights going now. This massive revolt from Tunisia created a massive spark in the Middle East. And the second country to do such a thing was Egypt. The protesting in Egypt was a lot worse and the government would not give up. The protests mainly took place in Cairo and Alexandria, but also took place everywhere in the country. The people of Egypt also wanted better laws, freedom of speech, stop to corruption in the government, and also elections that you can go to without paying. Millions of protesters demanded the overthrow of Hosni Mubarak. The army put on a curfew saying, "We will not attack you, we promise," and started defending the protesters instead of attacking them. This is definitely a good thing. By the end of the protest, 365 people died, and after 17 days of protesting, on February the 11th, Mubarak eventually resigned from presidency. This is all good news. And then we get to Libya. Libya is governed by Muammar Gaddafi, also known as Colonel Gaddafi. I think we'll stick with Colonel Gaddafi, it's just easy to say. The social unrest began on the 15th of February and are still going to this day. Unless you're in the future and you actually see this from the future, which means this is the past, which means they might have already stopped. The two main cities were in the heart of this. These were Tripoli and Benghazi. Sorry for my really bad accent on that. In an interview with the BBC, Gaddafi said that there were no protests in Libya and everybody was on his side. I strongly disagree on that one. He also talked about his anger about the people's views about him. He said that why should people be so annoyed that he's been in power for 42 years? He also compared this with the Queen of England. He said that she's been in power for 60 odd years and she should be put down. Note to Gaddafi, she's not in power. Actually, we don't even care. The UN recently announced that they'll be doing sanctions against Libya. This means they can't do certain things and restrictions from doing things. Gaddafi always strongly disagrees with this. I'd also like to mention the Libyan flags. This here is the Libyan flag from before Gaddafi's power, and this is the flag from after Gaddafi's power. I know which one I like best. Reports estimate that between 1,000 and 3,000 deaths have happened since the start of the Libyan turnover. And reports also show that Libyan fighter jets have been going over cities and scaring the public. The people of Libya went, we've got an idea for this one. We'll start shooting the jets. Well, they're pretty hard, aren't they, for doing that? The Middle East isn't doing too well at the moment. This map here shows the scale of it all. Ha! Not so great here. In other news, do you remember when I said before that I'd quit Facebook? I've done it! I've actually quit Facebook, guys. Aren't you proud of me? I'm expecting comments below saying congratulations. Anyway, that's it from me, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.